harmonized together, you could say. And, to be honest, I wish we could go back to before the arcs. Life was much better. It was much simpler. I didn't need to spend every day fighting for my life and wondering if I'm gonna make it back home. But here I am, 25 raids deep. Luckily, I'm somewhat gifted. I can actually raid quite well, at least to get the things that I need. I don't bother with combat quests, although I have to fire my clock out somewhat, unfortunately, because they weren't friendly. And I will be going home. I've worked far too hard to be killed by a fellow human. If I'm going out by an arc. I'm not being betrayed by my own people. My own humanity inside of me will not allow it. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Sorry, I had a little bit of a moment there. I keep this close. I've had a few times where I thought I may have to use it. Only used it once though. On that situation I talked about just before. But she is fully loaded. And in quite good condition. I just wish raiders would be more friendly with each other. That I wouldn't have to use this. I could squat up with people, but there's no trust anymore. At least no trust in someone you just met. And I am quite often someone you just met. So I don't ever get any teammates. Luckily for us, we're kind of in a safe area. I know you could shoot me right now, and I could, shoot you. But, there's cameras here and you'd be shut for life if you committed such an act on a fellow raider. I know that we're expected to fight each other sometimes, but, this is civilization. There won't be no consequences, and there will definitely be backlash for your actions, even if it is topside, which is kind of like the Wild West, especially with all the orcs running around causing mayhem. Is there